purpose of SWAT is to save lives. We're designed to respond to any high-risk situation, to assist patrol investigations, our narcotics bureau, when they encounter something that is beyond their capabilities. Each SWAT operator has a little bit different setup on their person as far as their gear. An entry guy, he's going to have different equipment than, say, a guy that's on the perimeter, definitely different equipment than, say, the snipers. Each one will be specific to their role in the team. And when we talk about entry, the breacher who's on the entry team, his equipment will be different than, say, the second guy through the door. And so it's going to be specific to their duties. But in general, each operator is going to have a tack jacket, a ballistic helmet. They're going to have a weapon, which is going to be either an MP5, an M4. They may have an AR-15. They'll have magazines, flash sound diversionary devices. Each operator on the team wears a Nomex uniform, which is flame resistant. The gloves that we wear are going to be Nomex also. The balaclava that we wear over our face is again flame resistant. And that's the general equipment that everyone would have. The gear in and of itself is pretty heavy, and again, it all breaks down as to what you do. The gear that the sniper is going to be carrying is going to be less than, say, a guy that's on the entry team. If you're someone, if your assignment is the breacher and you have to carry all that breaching equipment that we showed, then you're really going to, be carrying a lot of gear. But I would say on average, it's anywhere from about 60 pounds up to 120 pounds of gear that you have on your body. This is our M113. It's a tracked vehicle. This is an armored personnel carrier. This is the newest addition to our fleet. This vehicle is an armored vehicle. Again, it allows us to drive right up on a critical scene. We can go right up to the front door. We can go through the front door if we needed to. Generally, we will call this out on any type of barricade. If we have a barricade to subject inside a residence, we have a hostage situation. If we're doing an open air search for someone that could be armed and we need any type of mobile cover, we can deploy this vehicle. The purpose of the APC is to allow us to operate in a little safer environment. It's an armored vehicle that provides us cover and concealment. It's mobile, so we can move on a scene, get in a position that's going to be advantageous to us. It's been retrofitted with rubber tracks so we can drive it on the streets. We won't tear up any of the city streets. This vehicle will hold 13 people inside. This vehicle is designed to withstand extremely high-powered rounds being fired at us. The flash sound diversionary device is a distraction device. It's a tool that we use to distract someone that's inside a residence or outside to allow us to move into a position of dominance. 9 times out of 10, flash sound diversionary device is going to be deployed by an operator, deployed by his hand. He's going to drop it into the room or into an area. When it goes off, it has 168 decibels and 7.5 million candela, so it's extremely bright, extremely loud. It's a distraction. The person that is exposed to it, it distracts them. They concentrate more on that and what just happened than actually the movement of the team. And again, it just allows us, a couple seconds to be able to move in and control a subject or control a situation. SWAT training for us is extremely important. It allows us to go into the field and do what we need to do. You don't encounter these situations all the time, and so we need to train, prepare, so that when it's real life or when we're called upon to do what we need to do, we're ready to go, and there's no hesitation. You could equate it to a football team. They have to practice on a regular basis, so when they go out on the field, they're ready. They know their plays, they know what they need to do. As far as us, the more intense we train, the harder we train, the better we are at what we do. Our training is tailored to serve the jurisdictions that we serve. Anywhere from up at the range, shooting our weapons, to doing mock scenarios, which could be hostage situations, barricade situations. We need to train for VIP protection. We train in rappelling. We train in crowd control. As diverse, anything that you could think of that could happen, we have to be prepared to handle it. Because if we can't handle it, no one can. We're kind of the last line. Patrol needs assistance, we show up. We need assistance, there's no one else to call. So we have to train for everything that we can think of, be proficient in just about everything. Because if we need assistance, we can't call anyone. The buck stops here with us. The Jefferson County Regional SWAT Team is comprised of highly motivated and dedicated individuals who are not only committed to this team, but committed to the agencies and jurisdictions that we serve.